With Manchester Fashion Week fast approaching in April, if you're anything like me, you'll be excited to see all the latest trends from the catwalk to the high street. We are lucky enough to be joined in the studio by celebrity stylist Martine Alexander. Hi Martine, thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
You've styled the likes of Gemma Merner and Michelle Keegan. How did you actually get into celebrity styling?
Well, I've been doing it for 8 years now. So I started off working with private clients, so people like us, normal people, and slowly but surely I got to know a lot of the celebrities through the networking scene of being in business. And the rest really is history. It's you know, I retrained 8 years ago to be a stylist. I had a totally different career before, but I followed my dreams and here I am 8 years on.
So you didn't actually have any experience like in fashion before this?
I'd worked in retail when I was in my early 20s, but I retrained as a stylist. I did an intensive training course when, 8 years ago. I was going to give my age away then. So yeah, here we are.
And have you always had a passion for fashion?
Yes and no. I loved it, but it wasn't anything that I thought I would do. If you'd have asked me, say, 15 years ago, would I be doing this? I think I probably would have said no.
And could you describe like your own personal style?
I love what
you're wearing today. Yeah, well, I was going to say what you're wearing today. It's very like trendy.
Well, thanks. For me, it's all about comfort because if I'm doing a shoot, I am here, there, and everywhere. I'm in stores. I'm underneath a skirt, or I'm sorting a hemline out on a shoot, or if I'm taking a personal client shopping, then you're always walking. So it's always about the comfort. It's always about the flats. But I like something that's a little bit quirky. So it's taking something that's a little bit more casual and putting a quirky necklace with it.
Like what you've done today,
yes,
which looks really nice. And what inspires you in your work? Like who are your favourite designers and brands?
For me, I'm all about the high street. A lot of my clients like high end, so it's a case of mixing the two together and mixing high street and high end and giving that unique look. It's not to say that you've got to wear top to bottom Balenciaga. You can wear Primark with something that's maybe a pair of J brand jeans. So with regards to favourite brands, I love a bit of Topshop.
Do you? Me too.
I love
Topshop. And what about River Island? Have you seen Rihanna's new collection?
Yes, I did take a client shopping, a private client shopping, and it was quite unwearable unless you are stick thin and you don't mind getting flesh out.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's that bad? It's not really?
You can pick the odd piece, but I wouldn't say you'd want to go out head to toe.
Okay, that's good to know. And what would you say is the most important aspect to looking good?
Feeling comfortable. If you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, you will carry it off. If you feel uncomfortable, you're going to pick at bits. If you don't like certain bits of yourself, you're going to pick and play around with wherever it is on your body, and people are going to notice that you're doing something. So it's all about being comfortable in what you wear.
And who is your style icon? Like, is there anyone that you look up to?
I really like Erin O'Connor, who's a model, and she is really quirky but comfortable. She's quite androgynous. I just think whatever she throws on just looks amazing on her, and she's not prepared.
What do you think about Cara Delevingne? Because she's quite hot at the moment.
Love her eyebrows.
Yeah,
I think that's what we'd all say. It's the eyebrows.
She's like the new Kate Moss. Like she's everywhere at the moment.
Totally.
And run me through a typical day for you. Like what time or like.
A day can be, every day is so different. We could be doing a celebrity shoot with Coronation Street one day. You could be sat in the office for a full day.
Yeah.
You could be shopping, prepping for a shoot. Every day is so different. It could be a networking meeting or a VIP launch one night.
But that makes it exciting.
Yeah.
You must enjoy that.
Yeah. No 2 days are ever the same.
Okay. And you're based in the Northwest at the moment. Do you think Manchester has a good sense of fashion and trends?
Yeah. Manchester is brilliant because we're so open to challenge, and we're so open to trying new trends and experimenting more, whereas certain areas are a little bit more, they follow the trends, whereas Manchester, we're not as experimental as London, but we're getting there.
Yeah. And with Manchester Fashion Week fast approaching, are you involved, and if so, how?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's launching, the actual week is the 22nd to the 26th of April, and I am involved. I'm one of the ambassadors, so I'm all singing, all dancing about it, and I can't wait for it. And I am going to be the stylist behind the shows. Oh. So really excited.
Exciting stuff. And with TV shows such as Ugly Betty and Project Runway, the fashion industry can be perceived as in the media as diva-esque. Have you ever experienced this yourself or had any difficult clients?
I've had one client who was a little bit wanted to talk down to me and at the end of the day, the way I see it is that we are all brought on this planet the same way. We all come in the same way, and we all go out the same way, and we should all treat each other the same. So I refuse to work with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but do you know what? People think that it's a diva industry. I'm sure there are some. In the Northwest, we all get on really, really well. We all want to help each other, and we're all so down to earth that we all get on really, really well.
And do you ever like stop anyone in the street? Like I find myself sometimes if I see someone wearing a coat or something, I want to go over and say, sorry, where did you get that? Have you ever find yourself doing that?
I have found myself doing it. I'd like to say I've had it done to me, but I've only had it done a couple of times.
Oh.
But I'm not saying anything like being big-headed at all, but it's very, very flattering. I think I would like to stop people on the street and say, here's my business card.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
But there are always going to be those car crash people out there.
Yeah, and working with top celebrities, have you ever been starstruck or anything?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I would be.
Yeah.
Ask me in a year's time and maybe.
Okay. And what would you say has been the highlight of your career so far?
All of it.
Really?
All of it. Highlight, walking down the cobbles on Coronation Street, probably.
Really? Are you a Corrie fan?
I am.
Okay.
I am, I'm afraid. I am a bit of a soap queen.
And you stole Michelle Keegan. How was that?
She's amazing.
Is she nice?
They're all gorgeous. You know, what you see is what you get with all the girls in Corrie. They're all just so nice, and they'll do anything for anybody. You know, they're just salt of the earth, down to earth people.
And if you could style anyone, who would you want to style?
Jessica Ennis.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think that she's beautiful, and it would just be great to see her styled by me. Just think she's got an amazing bum.
Really? Yes,
amazing
she
figure
has.
and
She is
amazing bum.
amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. That was a pleasure as well. Thank you.